If this went on for another 3 years, would you have a job? And would you have clients? Because I can tell you, the world has changed. Even if this ended next week, like people are hoping, or 2 weeks from now, nothing will ever be the same again. Nothing. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Brian would have a job because you're a DHL outlet. So now all those kind of businesses have gone big. Delivery, parcels, all of that. We are depending on you. Do you recognize the value in you and how you need to harness it, educate it, tweak it, challenge it, morph it, do whatever you need to do to the value in you for it to still be desired value for the market? Because the law of income states that you shall be compensated according to the value that you bring to the market. Dr. Eunice is saying she loaded goods this week en route from China for Talitha. Yeah, some sales for Talitha baking equipment. One of the restaurants is working, is able to run us, coaching happening online. Oh, yeah, awesome. So you see, all these people are telling us things that they've been working on for a long time to get ready to be able to adjust to this situation. I do quite a bit of business coaching, not a bit, quite a lot of business coaching. I coach some respectable businesses. And one of my friends, one of the things I've been going on and on in this season, and I would like all you entrepreneurs to read the book, The E-Myth Revisited. The E-Myth Revisited. Just search for it online, you'll find it. The E-Myth Revisited. And I've been trying to train people to say what the guy in that book says. Your business is not the stuff you sell. If you sell potatoes, your business is not selling potatoes. If you're into advertising, your business is not advertising. Whatever it is, that's not your business. Your business is the brand you're building. It's the business. You stop working in the business and you start working on the business until you have a serious system that can be sold and replicated to many other people. And when you have a system in place, that system is it what just that system to deliver something else altogether. Like if say, let's say Dr. Eunice runs Talitha and Eunice Kitchen. Let's say that your business is restauranting right now, but you build a system that delivers restauranting so well that other people want to buy that system and they open Eunice Kitchen in Mbarara all over the world without you having to be there. You just sell them the system and they give you royalties. What happens when you have a system that good is it's very easy to tweak that system to produce something else completely. You can go from restauranting to farming using the same system. You just change the end product delivery, but then the system is designed to support whatever product you're able to get into. And that's at the organizational level. Now, I want to take that whole thing. The reason I was telling you that is I have a friend who has been building systems for their businesses for some time now. And when this whole coronavirus thing started, in 2 weeks, they had the sanitizer on the market. 2 weeks. 2 weeks, they had a sanitizer on the market. How do you go from completely zero to having a sanitizer on the market in 2 weeks? Because you have a system that was doing other things that just get streaked. It's a bit like if you have a car, your car is not designed to drive only from Nalia to Chitukutwe. Because it's a car, it means you can drive to Chihuahua instead. You can drive to other places as long as you have a system. Now, I want you to think about yourself as a system. Is your system adjustable to deliver different goods and services in different ways to different markets depending on what's going on right now? Are you able to tweak your system? Are you growing yourself to be able to adjust yourself as a system to deliver different goods? So you have to have a system that's tweakable. This past Sunday, we've been having garage and we've done our systems. They are now into people hosting garage at their home and without bringing in extra people, because you're only hosting the people inside your home. So all worship harvesters, okay, at least those ones who think they are, have turned their homes into garage hosting centers. And they're only hosting the people inside the homes. And we had 63 salvations, and we had 3,000 something people attending, the ones that are recorded. I mean, online, it goes on and on and on. Why? Because we had the system in place, and we have been able to adjust that system to continue delivering the product differently in this situation. Now, as a person, as a business, do you look at yourself as a system? So let me tell you, for example, I studied my degree. I have only one degree, I'm one of those ones who, Lord have mercy. But that one degree is in architecture. I have one degree in architecture. Now, if I kept running around with my architecture papers, I'm an architect. Do you think I would be doing what I'm doing now? No. Some of you are still waving around your degrees and diplomas. The world has changed. Some of you, by the time this is done, your job will no longer exist, the one you studied for. It will not be there. But you will be there. So you have to recognize that the value is not the job you do, the value is inside of you. And it's a matter of adjusting that value and delivering it differently to the market, because you shall be compensated according to the value that you bring to the market. If you don't bring your value to the market, you will not be compensated. You can keep your value and you will be broke. So not only do you have to keep growing your value, but you have to figure out how to bring it to the market. So I'm saying too many things this morning, Lord have mercy. So let me narrow down this conversation to the two things that I really wanted to say. Until I'm shaking tables. Am I shaking tables? Does anyone feel like I'm shaking tables? The two things I want to say. Based on that law of income, you shall be compensated according to the value you bring to the market. One, are you building that value? Two, are you bringing it to the market? One, are you building that value? Two, are you bringing it to the market? Are you building the value? Are you bringing it to the market? I can tell you this. It doesn't matter what happens in the world, what happens outside of you. Because change is a constant. If you understand the principle of value and you continue to build your value, especially in this time when you're on lockdown and you have all the time on your hands, this is the time to build value. This is the time to read. This is the time to listen to podcasts. This is the time to watch the right stuff, not series. This is the time to build value, because I can guarantee you, if you keep building value in this season, by the time this season is over, you will be on demand. And building value might mean going off into a completely different direction. That's why I'm no longer doing architecture. I'm more relevant now as a non-architect than I was as an architect, even though I spent 7 years trying to understand architecture. Build value. Get mentors. You can meet mentors online. Get coaches. You can be coached online. Go to places. You can go to places online. Build value. Build value. This is the time to build value. Get into accountability groups. You can do all of that online. All the things I'm talking about building value, can be done online. You have no excuse. Stop waking up at 11 o'clock and watching all that series. Don't waste your life. You are in the prime of your life. You can't be throwing it away at this time because of coronavirus. This is the time to build value. If by the time this season is over, if you are paid less than you were being paid before the season started, then you don't understand value. Let me repeat that. If by the time this season is over, your boss is offering you less, they may offer you less because of contraction in business, etc. But let's assume all factors are constant. You go back, life is good, clients are there. But people are looking at you and like, how come we were able to survive without this guy coming to work for 2 months? How come we did better without this person's presence? My friend, if wherever you work, if your business is doing better right now without your contribution, be very concerned. Be very concerned. Because it means that you have been making assumptions about your value, and now those assumptions are being blown out of the water. Because if wherever you work, things are going on so smoothly now that you're not going to work, it means your value is not what you thought it was. I can tell you, every organizational leader, every boss, every person right now is evaluating their staff and figuring out who they will need when this season is over. Unless your boss is like you and they are watching series with you, they have no clue what's going on in the world. Everyone is evaluating right now. Who do I need to keep? Who do I need to let go of? Because before this situation occurred, people were keeping a lot of dead weight on their staff roles. Now they are going to release all that weight, that dead weight. Are you going to be among the dead weight? Do you know how you prevent that from happening? Build value. 1. 2, deliver value. You shall be compensated according to the value that you deliver to the market. Let me go back a little bit to the building value aspect and give you another analogy. Assume you were a stock option on the stock market. Okay? B3, stop it. Assume you were a stock option on the stock market. Chase, we're still good to see you all the way from Dallas. And people are watching you. Let's say you are a stock option, you have value, and people are trying to figure out, should I put my money on the Moses Mukisa stock or not? Should I put my money on the Beatrice Riamazi stock or not? Should I put my money on the Rosal stock or not? As in, people are watching saying, is that stock going to go up or is it going to collapse? What kind of stock would you be? Would you be the stock that people are willing to put their money on right now and say, "Mana go take a cent kusambles, put money on that stock. That guy's value is going up. I can guarantee you, based on historical records, based on how we're observing their private life right now, their value is going up." Or if they came and watched your private life in your house through this season, people would just be selling your stock like crazy, like, drop the stock, it's going to go down. What kind of stock would you be? That's what I mean by building value, if I can put it more expressly in business terms. What kind of stock is Moses Mukisa? Is Moses Mukisa a rising stock or a falling stock? Mbuno, I'm holding steady. Wapi? Have you seen those stock graphs? There's no holding steady. It's like this. So are you a rising stock or a falling stock? That's what I mean by value. By value. Okay? Then second, deliver the value. Build the value, deliver the value. Figure out how to deliver the value. Figure out how to deliver the value. Deliver the value online. Right now I'm delivering value to you. I believe I'm delivering value to you. I could have been in my bed. Overdoing what? Can't stay in my bed past 5 o'clock, 5:30. So that's a little bit of a problem. But deliver the value. Sit down, reflect, think. Don't just throw your hands and say, business. Deliver the value. If you are in a scenario where your value is completely indeliverable, then build new value and deliver that new value. Don't get stuck on the old thing that you used to be. Life is changing fast. The rate of change is changing. So, not only should you build the value, figure out how to deliver the value. If you're a coach online. If you are into food is needed right now. Medicine is needed right now. Stuff is needed right now. Books are needed right now. SFFG books are still selling, the hard copies. You should ask yourself, how? Okay, or go online, figure out there is a way to deliver your value. So build the value, deliver the value. Those are the two things this morning. Build the value, deliver the value. Build the value, deliver the value. All right, my time is up. Thanks so much for coming out for Money Moments this morning. See you next Thursday, 7:30 sharp we start. So if you can be in by 7:25 so that we can use our time well. Awesome. God bless you so much. See you next Thursday.